Yo, what up? It's Bryce Vine. This is my second most requests live Ask Me Anything chat. Special shout out to iHeart and Romeo for having me yet again to answer some questions from fans, to talk about my new song La La Land and just see what you guys want to know. So here we go. Let's just start it up, huh? My first question is from Emily in Boston. I can't wait to see you perform up here next month. Right on. What is your favorite song to sing live? My favorite song right now to sing live for sure is La La Land, because the crowd just goes crazy and it's super fun to see and sing along with. It's just a very sing-alongable song, so I love how much you guys just like go for it, you know. Second question, let's see. Faye from Philadelphia asked, how did you get hooked up with YG? So originally, I wanted YG on the song when we were thinking about putting a feature on, because he just kind of represents a different side of, you know, California culture, and in a way that I just don't represent it. You know, I wear like plaid and tie dye and stuff, and he's just more badass than me. But I couldn't get to him. You know, I didn't. It's not like I have friends in common with him, but somehow the connection was made. He heard La La Land, but he didn't know anything about me really as an artist, so he actually did his research, which I was super impressed about, and kind of saw what I was all about, and decided he was down to do it. So yeah, that's really how it happened. Kat from Hartford. How did you meet Lucky Dave? Me and Lucky Dave met a week before our first year in college. We both went to Berklee College of Music, but we both grew up in a town. He grew up in Agora, and I grew up in Thousand Oaks, and they're like 5 minutes from each other. We went to schools that were less than 5 miles away growing up, and knew a lot of the same people, but we never met. And then we went to like a little event for Berklee in Cali right before school year started, and he still tells people to this day I was the first person to walk up to him and be like, yo, what up? I'm Bryce, let's be friends. And we just stuck with each other, man. You know, he's a good dude. He really is. I think if anyone's met Lucky Dave, my DJ and trumpet extraordinaire, you know, he's just like the sweetest guy ever, and just, you know, he just brings a great energy to the live show and just to tour with, and we've been friends for now 10 years. It's crazy. So Kat from Hartford, how did you meet Lucky Dave? Just did that. Ryan from Dallas, what was the last movie you saw? I just went and saw Pet Sematary with my mom on Mother's Day pretty recently. We're both big Stephen King fans. I grew up reading the books, and we wanted to see if it was any good. It was all right. You know, it's hard to, like, when you've read a book, to be happy with how the movie turns out, because any little detail is like gonna throw you off. That's different, you know. Cindy from Atlanta. Did Drew Barrymore ever reach out to you? No, she didn't. And I think that ship has sailed now, but it's all good. She didn't sue me either, so that's cool. I don't even know if she ever heard the song, but I hope if she does, she's flattered by it. Gabby from Appleton. What are 3 words that describe your music? I don't know, energetic, inclusive, and thoughtful. I don't know. I hate doing stuff like that, but I let other people decide what the music is. All right, Bella from Calabash, North Carolina. Yo, Bryce, I sang with you at the Charlotte, North Carolina show, and I just wanted to ask, what is one of your favorite things to see/do at a show to keep the crowd pumped up? I mean, so far, you guys don't need any help with being pumped up, man. I've been very blessed with the fans you guys are. Like, I guess, you know what, Sour Patch Kids is always so fun. It's the end of the show. There's a lot of big moments in it. Lucky Dave's trumpet solo. I like to get out with the crowd. I like, you know, it's the perfect way to end the show for me. Like, I walk off stage feeling great every night after playing that song and singing with you guys and dancing around. So that'd probably be my favorite point in the show. Kirsten from Chicago. What's one thing you're proud of but never get the chance to talk about? Oh, that's a real good question. One thing I'm proud of. I think I'm a pretty loyal friend. You know, I've had the same best friend since I was like, since I was 2 years old to when I met some of my best friends in middle school and high school. You know, I like keeping people in my life once they're there and you know, the right people around, and you really have to, like, they keep you grounded, you know, so I don't switch up my clique a lot, you know, but still new friends is cool. But yeah, I think I'm a good friend. Paul from Seattle, what's your favorite food? Sushi all day. I could eat it every day, and I've tried to prove myself wrong, but you know, this was my first year making a little bit of money, and I like to eat healthy, but I also like to enjoy it. Sushi is the perfect thing, and I eat it like 4 or 5 days a week. Not even kidding. Probably too much sushi. Penny from Baltimore, what do you usually do after a long, stressful day in order to relax? Reading, watching Netflix. I watched Walking Dead. I watched a show called You recently. I haven't watched Game of Thrones. I know. I'm like the one person in the world. And going to the movies, hanging out with my mom, hanging out with my dad, my friends. Just normal stuff, man. I try to keep a normal life. Emily from the Bronx, you're the last one. What would be a good theme song to describe your life? There's two. You Can't Always Get What You Want by the Rolling Stones, and Semi-Charmed Life by Third Eye Blind. Minus the drug references. I know I was never addicted to meth, which that song I found out later in life was heavily about that. So, all right, guys. Yeah, this is my second most requested live. Thank you so much, iHeart Radio and Romeo, for having me. I'll see you guys all soon on the road or in other ways. Much love.